So now we'll go ahead and discuss what cities that Amazon Fresh should focus their efforts in, and also even offer their services in. Um, when thinking about a subscription based food delivery, we would believe that Amazon Fresh should focus more of their efforts into more urban areas, larger cities, more concentration of people in smaller amounts in smaller areas. This way, like apartment buildings and things like that. This way, you'd be able to tap into, neighbors and roommates of your customers, and be able to have a better spread of word of mouth. It would also kind of give you a little bit of free marketing in apartment buildings. You're walking down the hall and you see a small box in front of somebody's house. You would think, oh, what is that? You see Amazon Fresh on the box, and then you would go maybe even see if that would be something that works for you as well. Examples of these cities would be like, New York City, San Francisco, Chicago, Seattle, those bigger urban cities where more people are living. Cities that they should probably avoid. I couldn't give you an example of like a certain city, but just those smaller rural areas where not a lot of people are living around there. Not only would it incur more costs to Amazon Fresh, but it would also you wouldn't get a lot of customers out there. People that usually live out in rural areas tend to live a slower paced life than those that live in a little bit upbeat and bigger cities. And so they're usually making dinner and not worrying about having time to make dinner. So we definitely probably would want to stay out of rural areas. And also, as stated before, the costs, we would incur higher costs and not get as much return from rural areas.
I believe some of the target customers for Amazon Fresh's online food and delivery subscription service would be first businesses like restaurants. Restaurants could see it as beneficial, uh, especially some that are low staffed. They don't have to waste time sending employees out to farmers markets or grocery stores just to bring back food for the restaurant to use. Another target customer would be the elderly. Some elderly individuals just can't or find it extremely difficult to go to the grocery store just to get food. Uh, and also the disabled. The disabled, some of them also can't leave their homes and also can't or find it difficult. They also find it difficult to go to the grocery store. This service would bring them peace of mind, and they won't have to worry as much as how they're going to get food to their homes.
We think that Amazon should focus on a low cost option since they're trying to compete with Walmart and Target. Having a lower cost product would probably be beneficial for them if they're trying to compete with these competitors. Also, because they have such a well established and integrated supply chain network and distribution network, it is easier for them to deliver groceries to these customers. And if they can provide the product at a lower price, since they already have such great buying power, they should be able to do this. And I think that if they did do this, they would really generally be able to compete with a grocery store. I think the high quality, high cost option is a little bit of a niche market that's already been filled. They've already partnered with Whole Foods on that aspect, so having another offering like this with a lower cost option would be best.
So today we're going to be talking about Amazon Fresh's new idea of becoming a subscription-based service in which they will provide food and recipes on a weekly basis for their customers directly to their door. Companies such as like Blue Apron have made a big name for themselves in this market. And in fact, they're probably one of the leading brands in this market as well. There's aren't honestly, a lot of companies in this market. But what if Amazon were to enter this market, it would probably be a great idea. And with their brand name and recognition, I think they'd be able to reach even more customers and also kind of take control of the market. And so, coming to the conclusion, absolutely, it would be a great idea. Not only would it be useful for consumers that either live on the go or at an upbeat pace, but also for families and the elderly who, just want to try something new for dinner. It's a great outsource. You'll be able to try something new, maybe that Amazon will be able to send to you, and maybe even add things into your regular meal plan.